Hi, welcome to Tech Talks Episode 1. I'm Tom. Today, I'm with Lizzy Wolfe discussing her comeback from a pair of knee injuries. How did you tear your ACL for the first time?
So the first time, it was my sophomore year. It was one great game into season. During a practice non-contact, I just planted wrong. The second time, it was this past year during my senior season. Our first game on our brand new field. And again, it was non-contact. I planted, twisted, and it tore.
What went through your mind when you felt that?
So ACLs are a common injury for soccer. So the second that I heard the pop happen, I knew my time had come to get to this point. I had never had a knee problem before that, but I knew it was going to be a long road ahead of me the second it happened. The second time, I didn't hear the same thing, and I immediately thought not again, but after a couple seconds, it felt fine. I thought I was okay. So I didn't expect anything the second time, but it was still tough. After the injury happened, I really just focused on getting my swelling down before I went into surgery. I couldn't do the surgery immediately because it had to heal. So initially it was just a lot of icing, rest, and just preparing for what's to come after surgery.
What was it like after the surgery, getting out and not being able to play for a little bit?
It was tough. It was helpful that I was still in season and I had my entire team around me during the rehab process, but it was a lot of watching soccer and just being pulled out from this game that you love and grew up with it was hard. It was hard.
What kind of treatments did you do to help rehabilitate your knees?
So the first one, I spent about 8 months trying to get back to non-contact playing, just strengthening my knee, and 10 months to get back into game shape completely. So it started with just trying to get my knee extension and bending back to normal. And then it came to just strengthening it up so I could run, walk, kick a ball again.
What was going through your mind when you were in that rehab?
I just knew it was a long road ahead of me, so I took each day and each little victory. So the first time I could walk again after surgery, the first time I could jog again, the first time I could kick a ball, I was just looking forward to that next step.
What was your mindset through the entire situation? What drove you to get to the end?
So the first time, I knew a couple girls on my team that had already gone through this surgery. So I knew that they could come back and play better than they ever had. So that was really motivating to be around them through that process. And during this one, in this recovery, I know what's to come. I know, I've done it before, so I know I can do it again and I can come back stronger.
What was it like after the first knee healed?
It was so rewarding. I had never been more grateful to be on a soccer field after that, being able to go into my first tackle again. It was definitely stressful, but it eventually came back to just my instincts, and I appreciated every second of it.
What's your life been like now that you've been through that?
I'm more grateful for soccer, and I'm more grateful than ever for my teammates, because if I didn't have them around here, it would be a much harder process. So it's allowed me to really invest in relationships off the field instead of just focusing on the field part of soccer.
How did your role on the team change after you injured your knee?
I've been a really big positive role model off the field and on the bench, just cheering as loud as I can for the girls that can't play right now. I've reached out to a lot of incoming players, the younger underclassmen, and I've tried to just share some leadership that I've learned from my time here. And if I can't do it on the field, then I have to do it off.
What did you learn about yourself, your sport, and your teammates after going through all of this?
I've learned that I can handle a lot more than I anticipated. This time around, I'm just taking it day by day. I know what to expect, and I'm just trying to enjoy my time still being on the team during my senior season and enjoy building relationships with my teammates instead of just playing the sport.